And that was Bible study. So I just finished watching Bible study, Brook Hollow Baptist Church, the church without walls in Houston, with Pastor Ralph Douglas West. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we got. He did noon Bible study and let's see. What else? Looks like Congress is meeting too. Let me see. If it's private, why is it on my notification page? That's what I want to know. This video.
Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time on my computer.
Yes. Like I want to be all I can be, and then get back to New York and get on down. The Wendy Williams show.
So I showed some pictures recently on my Instagram and also my YouTube community tab, and a lot of people were like, Wendy needs to speak out. I won't believe that it's coming from Wendy unless Wendy speaks out. Well, the queen has spoken, honey, and not only has she spoken, but she's also on video. The queen is looking good. Auntie is sounding good. Auntie still got the jokes for y'all. Auntie is back. We'll get into that. Y'all know I usually have a long introduction, but this time I want to get into the tea, honey. And that we will do. But before we get into that, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any of this tea. Now let's get back into it. A big welcome back to Wendy. Wendy, so many people have said so much against you. So many people have counted you out. I've always known this is going to be a fighter. Wendy has always been a fighter. I feel like this is the Wendy from WBLS. This is the one I grew up on. We exclusively got dibs on this video, and I could not wait to show it to all of you. Y'all check it out.
Hey, Mom, how you doing?
Hi.
How's your morning going?
It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing okay, you know? Beautiful sky. It's nice being here.
How often do you come out here?
Well, I'm here in Florida, and I come here often. You know, I've got real family. You know, mother, father, sister, brother, family. And it's very peaceful being here, you know?
She is constantly messing with that man. She gonna learn, leave that man alone.
It is.
Go on and live your life, woman.
It's usually, no, it's not usually warmer. It's still winter. It usually gets up to, they say, 80 degrees. But I haven't gone to run in it. I don't want to do all of that. And then in a couple of hours, I go to my gym.
I gotta get another power cord for my computer, for my desktop.
Excuse me, you know that I work out all the time, even though you don't come with me. I go on my own.
No, but I didn't think you go just early in the morning. I'm starting to go whenever you feel like it.
No, I like to go early because after I work out, you know, I get tired. I want to, you know, take a shower again. Then I like to lay down and watch TV. I get on the phone, call friends and family. And some business. I do call business affairs. And, you know, back at the apartment. He lives here. Thanks to me.
Alright. Well, alright, so after this, we're gonna go work out.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else planned for today, or you're just gonna just relax?
I think that's it. You know,
You're taking a break for that.
yeah. Well, no, it's not a break. I do this all the time.
I'm talking about more so like a break from New York.
Yeah, this is a break from New York. New York is fast paced, which I love.
Yeah.
You know, I love here in Florida as much as I do New York, but they are two very different things and people. But New York is my heart, and this is Florida's a beautiful place. You know, beautiful, regular. Sometimes weird in a good way. Aren't we all weird in a good way?
So speaking of that, you know, a lot of people have been wondering, like, you know, what you've been up to, and they, you know, sending their prayers out and everything. What do you have to say to those people, just like thinking that you're up to whatever it is? Like, what do you have to say to them?
You say prayers and think about it? Really? Well, thank you.
Yes, everyone's praying about you.
Thank you.
Back strong.
Excuse me. I am going back stronger, you know. Admittedly so, at 56 years old, there are things that happen to people. I would say things usually start about 40 and they go up from there. You know, so you gotta eat the right food. I'm not gonna go out to eat. Kevin, I don't want to go out to eat today. I want to order the food, bring it in, make sure that it's already ready, so all I can do is heat it up, okay?
All right,
I used to cook. When I was a kid, I used to cook, you know, when I was married and we lived, you know, with our son in New Jersey. But now I strictly get food brought in. And it's vegan, it's vegetarian.
And isn't one of your favorite foods the acai bowl?
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
I do like that. I like regular stuff too, though.
Cord.
But I don't eat a lot of it. And when I do, I think I told you this. I'll take 1 or 2 bites of a real cheeseburger, a real hamburger, a real steak, and then I take 1 or 2 bites and then throw it away. And I'm good. The other food is really good, but it's crazy to think that you get skinny because you eat fake food or that vegetarian, vegan.
Right.
It's not. There are plenty of people who eat that kind of food, and they're fat. They go through health problems. I mean, everybody's got issues, don't they?
Yeah, it's about taking everything in moderation, right?
Yeah, everything in moderation. I like the height that I am. You know, at 56, a lot of times people start to hunch over.
Right.
And they become taller. So it's very important. You know, I want to be all I can be, and then get back to New York and get on down. The Wendy Williams show.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you continue on.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna check on you later.
Okay. Look, leave me alone. Now you go back and I'll go back.
All right, see you.
So there you have it. Wendy Williams, in my opinion, is right back to the same old Wendy. She says she's ready to get back to New York and get on down to the Wendy Williams show. So that tells me she definitely will be back, or at least she intends to. Going back to the court docs, I will let y'all know that I looked this morning, and y'all, everything is sealed. Everything, even the stuff that I read you before, is now sealed. So anything new coming in will be sealed. I can't update y'all on nothing anymore, y'all. We are at a standstill. What are we gonna do? Even with us being at a standstill, I do feel like we are at a win somehow because Wendy was able to show us her. Wendy was able to talk. We was able to see her move. We was able to see how she, interacted with others meaning her son. I think she did a good job. Wendy, to me, is on the mend. That's just me. Y'all have to let me know what y'all feel. But anyway, I would like to know, what do you think about Wendy Williams coming out via video and speaking to all of y'all, to all of her fans, to all of her naysayers? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any of this tea.
What else? I know Mariah Carey is saying no to Nick. He got 11 kids now.
Auntie, family auntie is here. It's Curls and Scoop. It's not keep that knowing. Let's start with a hug. So, never know who needs a hug. So how did Mariah Carey respond when Nick Cannon talked about, oh, Lord, I want you back?
That's a no for me,
She
dog.
said, dude, I'm good. We got these kids over here. We'll continue to co-parent, but my man is over here. Mariah Carey, 51, is dating one of her backup dancers, and they've been going strong for a minute. Like over 2 years. He's 38 years old. I want to take you back to the 90s. Miss Cleo. Who remembers the Psychic Network? It was huge in the 90s. When you just think of the 90s, you think of Destiny's Child, TLC, and Miss Cleo, the Psychic. The Psychic Network was huge.
It was.
I mean, it was big.
It was big business.
Miss Cleo played a Jamaican.
That was back with them 979 numbers.
She was actually an actress and a playwright. The Psychic Network had become bigger than bigger, and she was the face.
Mm-hmm.
Then the feds realized this is a whole
Calling me now.
$1 billion scam. You know,
Calling me now.
I want to know if they're coming back to me. It was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Cleo got caught all up in it. She was like, I'm just an actress, but she was the face. Miss Cleo was actually a LA actress and a playwright. She passed away in 2016.
I didn't know that.
She was young. She died of cancer. But the Psychic Network was found to be a whole big fraud.
Yeah.
Now, I told y'all my story about when I asked Dionne Warwick about the Psychic Network.
I know, she went left.
She did. They cussed me out.
Mm-hmm.
See, because when there was money to be made, but come on, y'all know it's a scam. You know it's a scam. Philip Michael Thomas, and there are so many people wrapped up in this. But Miss Cleo was the most famous. I say all of this to say this. There's a documentary coming out about it. It would make a great movie. This would make a great movie. Mm-hmm. How this woman becomes the face of one of the biggest frauds. I think they're going to do a movie, but a documentary is coming, and hopefully they'll be able to kind of like clear her name, because she was just an actress playing a role. I'm sure she was shocked. She probably could walk down the street. Remember I said, Miss Cleo, Miss Cleo. But Miss Cleo was huge. Get ready for the return of the Billboard Music Awards. May 15th, it's going to be live in front of an audience, airing on NBC. If you are a Star Trek fan, get ready. We're talking about the Star Trek from 2009. Chris Pine, Zoe Saldana, Zachary Quinto. They're coming back, and they'll be filming starting this year. Kanye West, the documentary Genius, is now streaming on Netflix. This focuses on the early years. It was like 20 years in the making. His early years when his mom was still alive. And I think it goes up to like college dropout. Because when Kanye first came out, as the kids say, he had some vibes. But then everything started unraveling. And now he's going to have to chill out with some of the attacks on his soon-to-be ex-wife. Because it doesn't look good. But this is now streaming. And you kind of get an insight when he says, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. And he was like this musical, but then something went wrong. And a lot of people tied to the death of his mother. How many people saw the verses last night with Music Soul Child and Anthony Hamilton? There's some nice surprises. Lucky Day, Robert Glasper, my man Eric Roberson, the Hamiltons. Anthony Hamilton was something else. He got some hits. He got some songs. Wait a minute, he got songs to make you tie your hair, put a pot of greens on, put some ham hocks in it, start cleaning the house. Music Soul Child, who is one of my favorites. I love his music. But I think what we're seeing, and a lot of people are surprised when you don't sound like that record. or what you hear on the radio. He was a little different, but he kept doing this. I'm going to pretend like this is a microphone. He's doing this for the audience to sing.
Oh.
You're supposed to sing. Sing the song. And I was frustrated because I know the songs. I love music. Go check it out on YouTube because you'll be able to find it. It was a little long because they started late. And then, I'm very hit oriented. When they start singing the 9 hits, I said, all right, I'm going to bed. I didn't heard all the songs I want to hear. But you'll be able to find it on YouTube. Anthony Hamilton, by the way, is going on tour with Maxwell. Maxwell was on Good
What's
Morning
my
America
results?
this morning, looking and sounding good. And Joe, they're going around on
Zero
the night
problem.
tour.
Okay,
It's
good.
this area, Atlantic City.
Let's check
on
the
April
next
1st.
one.
Alec Baldwin caught up in that lawsuit. Were you surprised? The movie Rust, the cinematographer dying, getting shot, and Alex saying, I didn't shoot her. Well, you had the gun. I think the big question is, how did a loaded gun get on a set? And who did it?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are pulled in, but they really pulled in Alec Baldwin. And you got to think, she left behind a husband, a child. You knew a lawsuit was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Culture Tour kicks off tonight. We're talking New Edition, Jodeci,
One
Uncle
suggestion.
Charlie Wilson. It's coming to Philadelphia on the 24th. I cannot wait to see this show. This is a show where they got to get along. This is a show where they got to do every date that's listed. Because they will not be able to get a Las Vegas residency if they can't prove that they get along. Fellas, you're at that 50 mark. Go get the money. Go perform. And go back to your respective tour buses. Please, no fighting.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tour that people want and they love you. No fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Get along. Y'all gonna have to learn, turn the other cheek. Or think of it like this. Just go get your money.
Just go get your
Go get your
money.
money. You're gonna like that person. Go get your money. I know Jodeci need the money. Jodeci said they're gonna stop drinking. I
What
saw
kidding?
an interview that Casey did. He told
You
Tiny
party?
Smith, yeah, we ain't drinking no more. We ain't drinking no more because they could
I don't
tear up.
believe you.
They claim they're
Well,
gonna
you
stop.
ain't did
I hope
nothing.
so. Think about the money.
Party.
Leave them drugs alone. Leave that alcohol alone. Go and get this money. Uncle Charlie is a pro. So maybe they'll see his example because Uncle Charlie puts on a great show. But the Culture Tour is coming to a city near you. We're 1 week away from the Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, next week, the 23rd on Disney+. In addition to Kyla Pratt, Tommy Davidson, Cedric the Entertainer, you're going to hear the voices of Keke Palmer, Tiffany Haddish, Billy Porter, Zachary Quinto, Magic Johnson's son, E.J. Johnson. So they're all coming into play. Bob Saget, a judge has ruled that his death investigation has to stop. The family was suing. Bob Saget, it was strange.
The way he died.
He had multiple head fractures because they said, okay, there was some kind of head trauma. He went to sleep. His brain bled. Multiple head fractures come from more than just bumping your head once.
You right.
Something just doesn't add up. The family they wanted this investigation shut down.
He was
The
attacked.
widow, the daughters. But it was blunt head trauma.
Who wants it shut down?
House and America's Funniest Videos, comic. He was on the road. Something just a little strange.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Songz, this $20 million rape lawsuit. They got very graphic. He says it's not true.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Things like this seem to always be in your circle. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely something that could ruin his career.
Mm-hmm.
Very talented young man, very nice. Had a chance to meet him a few years ago. But this is serious. And you got to ask the question, why my name always coming up and stuff like this?
Mm-hmm.
Makes you think.
Let me check
Dr.
this
Dre
out.
says he will be the one producing
Where's
Mary
that?
J. Blige's next album.
something good comes out of that.
Network
Super
to
Bowl halftime show. They
connection,
may not
Wi-Fi
get
signal
paid, but
strength.
what comes afterwards?
Excellent.
He said he's
Excellent.
producing a new
Excellent.
project. Snoop Dogg is already lined up to get a new reality show on NBC with Kelly Clarkson called The American Song Project. Kicks off mid-March. Prince Andrew. I said, I don't know how much
Wi-Fi
he
is
paid
good.
that woman. I found out how much he paid that woman. $16 million. You know where he got the money from? Because they like, where could he got the money from? His mama, the queen. They say that Andrew has always been her favorite, but now Andrew is like, go back there, sit down, and go hide. Don't come to the Jubilee. Just go somewhere and hide. He was caught up with Jeffrey Epstein. This young woman was 17 years old, and she said that she was a victim.
Mm-hmm.
And she pointed to Prince Andrew.
She
And
did.
he denied it. Now he's changing his tune.
Surely
Saying he wishes
is.
he never got caught up with Epstein. He
Too late
feels
now,
bad
baby.
that she was caught up in something so young. And he's giving
It's
a lot
too
of that
late.
money to an
It's too
organization
late
she has
now.
founded to help young women of abuse. But for everybody saying, where you get the money from? His mama. The queen. House Party fans, are you out there? Bill Bellamy is in this remake. I don't know any of these other people that are in it, but Bill Bellamy is in it, playing a role that Robin Harris made famous. He's playing one of the dads, but House Party, the remake, is coming to HBO Max in late July. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. Thanks so much for joining us. It's curls, it's goops, it's laughs, it's a lot of questions. I always have questions like, wonder why that happened. Wonder why that happened. But Miss Cleo, I want to see the movie because I think her story is fascinating because that whole thing was a whole big scam. Have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you get to watch the video. Hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Always got to remember this ending. Leave a comment because Auntie reads the comments. I appreciate you guys. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Hi, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm your auntie of pop culture, Patty Jackson. It's not cute not knowing. And we start with a hug. So let's get a little Valentine hug in. How you guys doing? Was it a great weekend? Did you watch the game? Did you see the halftime show? Which we will be talking about. Lizzo, I don't know when she's going to put out new music, but she wants to pose for Playboy. Now you could be saying, Patty, you saying that because she fat? No, not at all. I wanted to put some new music out. I heard a little snippet of something that she's working on. I think it's supposed to be the first single. Bring us the record. I'm tired of thongs. I don't want to see you naked in Playboy. I want you to put some clothes on and give us some music. Because what I heard was good, but she's talking about wanting to do Playboy. Tomorrow morning on Good Morning America, we're going to find out Tuesday morning who's hosting the Academy Awards. Now, I heard they're going to have 3 different hosts. 3 different hosts, 1 for each hour. The Academy Awards on March 27th. Let's talk about the halftime show. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
And I consider myself a younger end of the baby boomers. Well,
Whatever.
I read an article. It was in Huffington Post.
What?
That it was a night for the millennials. What? It was a night for Gen X and the younger end of the baby boomer and maybe some of the older millennials. But it wasn't a night. It wasn't a night for millennials. Y'all just keep on overlooking the Gen X people. You know, those born like after 1964. Y'all, they're the forgotten generation. My podcast is called Patty and the Millennials. But I knew I had to bring some Gen X voices in there to go along with mine, the baby boomer. It was incredible. Mary J. Blige left it all there. When she fell back, no more drama, I fell back too. Eminem, who took a knee, used that white privilege to his vantage point, because you see, they weren't jumping out the window when he took a knee. Dr. Dre, Snoop, Kendrick
Him
Lamar.
got a reputation, that's why.
I love Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
I love Kendrick Lamar. I
Mhm.
thought he was amazing. Now he was there that
Mhm.
representing that millennial, but I understand, because I think I read a quote that he said, "I'm one of the best rappers out there."
Kendrick
He
is the future.
He really is. His flow is just good. I don't like mumble rap.
Me either.
So when I see someone like a Kendrick Lamar, I get all
Yes.
excited.
Yes,
'cause
me
I'm
too.
like,
I think he's
that brother
fabulous.
is good.
Mm-hmm.
It was entertaining. The dancers, when they all came out, I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they're going to top it. 117 million people tuned into that game with the Rams and the Bengals, and the Rams coming out to win. They were tearing LA up last night after they won that Super Bowl. I don't know why people do that when they get excited over their teams. It was good. I don't know how they're going to top
All right,
it,
2
because it's
suggestions.
really hard. You're not going to please everybody. If you ain't into hip hop, you could not stand what you saw last night. I refuse to listen to people want to criticize Mary J. Blige, because I love her so much.
Proceed to download.
I think it was good for Mary, because she's been through so much. The new album, y'all, Good Morning Gorgeous, is out. And there's a song that she does called Rent Money. Who did she do this song with? It's on the tip of my tongue. Basically, in this song, she's talking about she had to go and make money, so she had to go on tour. She had to give her ex-husband so much money, she didn't have enough money for herself. She had no rent money. She couldn't live, but she had to keep going out here working, but she had to give him money, and their taxes were messed up, and it was a mess that I hope one day she can put her head above water and breathe. But the whole meaning behind Good Morning Gorgeous, she was at a low point in her life. When you have somebody who tells you, nobody loves you, you're old, you're not hot no more, don't nobody want to see you. He tore her down. When someone can't respect you and they want to mentally beat you down, that's when you got to get out. You got to run. You got to get out, because that's not love. If someone is tearing you down, whether you're a man or a woman, it's not love. And you got to know when to get up from the table. And you can't be like, well, I'm afraid I don't want to be alone. No, sometimes you need to be by yourself, because it's better than being with someone who doesn't love you and is using you and sucking the blood.
Vampire.
Which was what her ex-husband did.
The
So to see
vampire.
that moment with Mary J. Blige just triumphing on that stage, when she fell back, I fell back too. I just really, really enjoyed it. It was a moment. Child, Dr. Dre's ex-wife, man, Ice Cube somewhere melting. I know he melted all up, because if he hadn't gone on his little whatever, Ice Cube should have been on that stage.
He sure should have been now.
Think about it. He got some good bops.
Mm-hmm.
No, he decided to burn some terrible, terrible bridges. But it was an interesting.
It's not just that.
halftime show. Mickey Guyton, the country
Ice
singer,
Cube
I was
been
talking about her
thinking,
for a
you
while.
know.
She did her thing with the national anthem. You had Janae Aiko doing America the Beautiful, quoting our Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Nice gals. And Mary. Girls, when y'all coming out with a new album? They did Lift Every Voice and Sing. It was an amazing night. Snoop Dogg is getting a brand new show with Kelly Clarkson. Like, they may not have gotten any money for performing, but it's the benefits that you get from the exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg, Kelly Clarkson hosting a new reality show, American Song Contest. It runs 8 weeks, kicks off March 21st. Whoopi Goldberg came back today.
Yay.
Whoopi's back. And
This
she
week.
looked refreshed and
Download.
happy. She was so charming. She was charming. I guess she said, I'm going to kill y'all with charm. She says, I'm glad
Did I
to be back,
download it?
but we will continue having tough discussions. We remember director Ivan Reitman, 75 years old. He did the Ghostbusters movies, the movies Meatballs. He did Space Jam, both Space Jams. He did Animal House, taking you back to the 80s with that one with the late actor John Belushi. But the famed director passed away over the weekend. Terrence Howard, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Clifton Powell, they are filming a horror movie right now in Las Vegas. It's about a couple. They make a deal with the devil to save their daughter. They wound up becoming possessed. We'll let you know when that comes out. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Who's watched it? It's different. It's way different from the comedy. Ooh, the character Carlton. We love Carl. He was corny and dancing to Tom Jones. This ain't nothing like the Fresh Prince that we know. It's almost like the writers of Power got hold of the scripts and just changed it up and powerized it because it's different. With the cussing, the storyline, just everything. It was a little different for me. But I want to know, what did you guys think? If you haven't watched it, stream it on Peacock. Don't go in there looking to be ha. It's no ha, nothing. The reboot, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Julia Fox, the lady who was dating Kanye West, has stepped out of the picture. I don't know if he dumped her, she dumped him. She had to know that she was being used. And I want to clarify, I know I called her ugly. She's got a hard face. But when he was dressing her, she didn't look good. That's how I'm going to put it. She did not look good. When he was dressing her and making her wear that dark makeup, it was a mess. But she's gone. And I hope she got her little 15 minutes of fame out of it. Tristan Thompson is learning that go get a rubber because he's got 3 baby mamas and he has to pay $120,000 a month in child support. When his NBA career ends, he ain't gonna have that money. Rosario Dawson and Cory Booker, they broke up after 3 years. Did y'all believe that relationship? I don't know. Was there something about it? He was running for president. I ain't believe it. Some couples you're like, oh, okay. Other couples you're like, they broke up after 3 years. This is the year of Keke Palmer. This is another young woman that I adore. Met her years ago. She was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We've loved her since Aquila and the Bee. She was on Good Morning America 3. She had her own talk show. She's always had potential, but this is her year. She's a new movie coming out March 17th called Alice. When I heard the premise, I was like, I don't like slave movies. I hate slave movies. But this one, I'll tell you what makes it different. She plays a woman. She's running away from the slave master who brutalizes them on this plantation. She's running through this field, and she runs right into the year 1973. Common is a trucker. He finds her. He helps her find her way. She sees Pam Grier, fabulous afro. Diana Ross, fabulous afro. She cuts her hair, and she discovers who she is. And she decides, because she knows how to use a gun, she's going to go back there and get revenge. It's kind of like a female Django, but I was captivated by this trailer. She's also one of the stars in Jordan Peele's new movie, simply entitled Nope. It's coming out mid-July with Oscar winner Daniel Kaluuya. That looks good. Jordan Peele always has the scary movies. Supermodel Naomi Campbell is gracing the cover of British Vogue. She's 51 years old and she's talking about her baby. The baby is black. She made an interesting statement that I didn't understand. She said the baby's not adopted, but it's hers. Naomi, we never saw you with a baby bump. I don't know. She looks great. She's on the cover of British Vogue. She looks great. And guess what? She said this is the happiest she's ever been. And being a mother to this young daughter, best thing she could have ever done. Did I tell you guys how Dr. Dre poured $7 million? We're going to get back to Super Bowl halftime show. Poured $7 million into that Super Bowl performance, I guess, to pay the dancers and have everything wonderful. I read this interview with the Huffington Post, and they said it was a night for the millennials. And I know I was sitting there like, What? It was a night for older millennials, Gen X, and the youngest of us on the end of the baby boomers. Because I was the last year where it like cut off. So I was, if I waited just a couple more months, I would have been a Gen X, but I'm a baby boomer. It was a night of nostalgia. A lot of people, it just took them back. Just took them back. It was a wonderful night for the culture and music. And I don't know how they're going to top it. I don't know how they're going to top it and what they're going to do. Wendy Williams, she's blaming an ex-friend for her financial problem. Someone that she worked with fired and they're disgruntled. But the bank still will not give her money. They told her, we'll pay your bills for you. Now, what kind of nonsense is that? She has talked about, oh, I got the scoop. Oh, my gosh. Guess who's hosting the Oscars? Lord have mercy. I'm so glad I clicked. Wanda Sykes, Amy Schumer, and Regina Hall. Wow. We don't have to wait till tomorrow morning. Wow. They're hosting the Oscars. One of these film critics, he let it slip it would be a female. Wanda Sykes, Amy Schumer, Regina Hall. See, I keep this screen on. I got a lot going on in here. So I could see if something comes, and it did. Wow. Academy Awards are March 27th on ABC. Will Packard, Think Like a Man, he's going to be producing. But Wanda Sykes, Amy Schumer, Regina Hall. Wow. Let's get back to Wendy. She's acting like she's coming back in the fall, y'all. She's fine. She's getting holistic treatments. She's working on getting better, but she may be ready to claim her purple chair. And that's it, because I was going to end with who's hosting the Oscars, but now we know. Wanda Sykes, Amy Schumer, Regina Hall. Leave a comment. Let me know. I'm like, my mind's blown. I need to let this sink in. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Ani reads the comments. Thanks so much for checking out our weekend entertainment report. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. It's not cute not knowing. Thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Hi, YouTube family. It has been this incredibly busy day. Auntie is here, Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing, and we start off with a hug. We're super excited in my neck of the woods here in Philadelphia because we had a player, Ben Simmons. His sports agent is Adele's boyfriend, Rich Paul. He's been traded out of here. It has been such a problematic season with this young man who was refusing to play. His feelings were always hurt, and he didn't want to be in Philly. And guess what? We're glad he's gone. He's been traded to the Brooklyn Nets. We're getting James Harden. There were some other players involved, but a lot of jubilation. I always say, if you don't want to be here, leave. You never beg nobody to stay in your life, to be around you. You don't. You just don't do it. You tell them to get on out of here. Let's look at some of the big stories. Big congratulations to rapper actress Eve. She's a mommy. Yeah, she had a little boy. Wild Wolf, Eve, and her husband, Maximilian Cooper, the proud parents of a baby boy. This is a dream that she has had for some time. She is taking some time off, so she won't be on her ABC show Queens with Brandy for a minute, but she is a mommy. Eve hails from Philadelphia, and we just love her. When you just see this dream come true for her, we are so happy, but a big congratulations. I keep hearing stories that Jada Pinkett Smith is pregnant, and I don't think that she is, but she is kicking off the new season of Red Table Talk on March 27th, talking about women who have babies later in life. We're talking about like at 50. Could she be? I don't know. But she is helping her children, Jaden and Willow, with their new clothing line that they have launched. Big week. You got the reboot of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air streaming on Peacock Super Bowl Sunday. You also have Will Smith nominated Academy Award for his role in King Richard. Well, get ready for the Dionne Warwick documentary. It's finally coming to CNN Plus. CNN Plus is launching this spring. Yeah, CNN. They got a streaming service. The Dionne Warwick is entitled Don't Make Me Over. Big congratulations to Snoop Dogg. He is now the owner of Death Row Records, the label that launched his career. Of course, this Sunday, the halftime show. Snoop, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige. I had a chance to talk with Mary J. Blige, and Mary says it's going to be epic. This is such a big week for her. The new album, Good Morning Gorgeous, drops tomorrow. Of course, the halftime show. It is so under wraps and kept secret because they don't want nobody to know anything or things to leak out. They play like rock music or heavy metal music so that people can't hear what's actually going on inside. They have all of these hip hop artists. It's epic, and I can't wait. The Super Bowl lineup, of course, you got the Rams and you got the Bengals, but you got Mickey Guyton, the country sensation. She's doing the national anthem. Janae Aiko, she's doing America the Beautiful. Mary Mary's performing during the pregame festivities, doing Lift Every Voice and Sing. It's going to be amazing. A lot of people cannot wait to see this halftime show this Sunday. Bob Saget, the popular comedian and actor, he died from head trauma. Apparently, at some point, he hit his head and he went to sleep because they saw he had a brain bleed, which is really common when people have a stroke or a head injury. The brain is so sensitive. And I didn't realize this until I had a stroke, and they referred to it, on the chart as like a brain injury, and you have to be very careful. But apparently, that is what Bob Saget died from. I had so many notes. Let's get to Wendy Williams.
Let's not.
She's not happy that Sherry Shepherd is filling in.
So,
and they gotta say,
I don't care. This thing is still doing what it's doing. Let me see. If I go here and downloads, maybe. Oh, why is this? Okay. It says no. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go to settings. They want me to rename it. Windows update. Okay. So what else can I look at? Oh my God, it's actually showing me. I can't believe it. Hey. I cannot believe this. This is so crazy. Well, at least something is working right. I am just like, this is crazy, y'all. I have never been able to do this here before. It has a little bit of a lag, just a little bit. That's crazy. What's it saying? Let me save it. Okay. Let me save it. Okay. Let me save it. That's crazy. Okay. Let me save it. Crazy. Okay. Let me save it. Crazy. Okay. Let me save it. Crazy. Okay. So that's new. Okay. New to you. Let me see what else we got going on.
Sperm are foreign to a woman's body and are treated as unwanted invaders.
Okay. This is so weird that my YouTube has changed. I swear I don't get it. My YouTube didn't used to do this, but now it's doing it. So crazy. Let's see what else we got going on over here. I've been having a premium account and it has not been acting right.
Surely,
like
your
this.
goodness and love will follow me all the days.
Well,
of
I
my
don't know. I
life,
haven't really tested it.
and I will
Maybe it
dwell in the
has. I
house
just didn't know. Otis and Friends. I've been looking at Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. I don't know why. Savannah, Georgia. I do not know why I have been looking at that movie. I'm exploring what I have on here now. I'm trying to do my updates. I'm downloading them at 85%, 91%. I tried to do it based on my hardware, and that didn't work. So now I'm doing it based on my software. I think I'm gonna have to get me a new desktop. Okay, so that's done. So that's done. Privacy and security. No red flags. System. They want me to rename my computer. Hey Siri, Kanye broke up with Julia.
Here's I Broke Up With You by Bryce Malden on Spotify.
Since when do you play Spotify? See, that's some crap. Because before, when I would ask for, she would tell me that she couldn't do that. Now all of a sudden she can do it. Okay, so did that poor dude? I really pray for him because, boy, I bet you they got all kinds of spells and things. They probably got people chanting against that boy 24/7. Oh my God. And you know they will do it. Mm-mm. Julia Fox on Kanye West breakup. I wasn't in love with the man. Um, Julia Fox is the number one hustler who isn't crying over Kanye West. On the heels of her breakup from the outspoken rapper, the Uncut Gems star made it clear that she is not wallowing. Why not see me for what I am, which is the number one hustler, she wrote in a single since deleted Instagram story. Oh Lord, let's see what they saying, y'all. Hold on. Dial it back. Okay, so she's not saying anything. That all they doing is just posting her notes. I came up, y'all. LOL. And not only that, but Kanye and I are on good terms. I have love for him, but I wasn't in love with the man. Jesus Christ, what do you guys think I am? 12 years old? Fox 32 also blasted reports that she was crying in paparazzi photos snapped at LAX. And for the record, the only time I cried in 2022 was on February 6th on my dead best female friend birthday. She continued, referring to the suicide of beloved Hollywood manager Chris Huvain. Poor Kanye. That's what Pastor was saying, though, tonight at the Bible study. What was he saying? Say, if I get married, I'll be happy. If I have kids, I'll be happy. If I get married, I'll be happy. If I have $1 million, I'll be happy. If I this, that, and the third. Baby, if you're not happy where you are and who you are right now, it don't matter what you get or where you live or what job you have or you never have to work again. None of that stuff will matter. Oh, Lord. Poor Kanye. I will say, though, that stuff she got on, oh, man, it's, I like it. Not the jacket, but those jeans, yup. Those boots, yup. Love them. What Kanye got on, I don't like it. I don't like it. First of all, he looks weird. Anyway, if he like it, if he think he look good, that's all that matters. Noonan, you all right? I need you to potty, girl. She just gonna hold it, honey. She's a stubborn little dog, honey. Very stubborn. I think what I need to do is separate from her. That's what I need to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Huh? We can't be in the same room. You ain't gonna act right because you trying to manipulate me. Huh? It's not gonna work. I need for you to do what you need to do. That's what I need you to do. When she sees she ain't got an audience, then I think she'll do better. She trying to impress me. And she just will not do what she's supposed to do. Period. Ain't gonna do it. That's fine. We all have a choice. Poor Kanye. That man got $1 billion and won't sit down. Well, I'm gonna show Kanye what to do. All right. What to do? Go sit down somewhere. Mm-mm-mm. See, Kanye, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm done. I done kick Kitten out, and whatever she gonna do, that's her business. And I'm gonna mind my business. Okay. I went to Bible study tonight, and that was so good. And yeah, um, I'm tired. So when you're tired, what do? Go lay down. I had some tea today. I did my tea today. Lemon ginger. I can't believe it. And it didn't even need no sweetener or nothing, no sugar, no nothing. It's just good the way it is, honey. I love it. I like my little tea cup thingy. It has a little strainer thing. Miss Kimberly sent me that. Very nice lady. All right, I gotta go. Toodles. I love seeing how my YouTube is working now, though. That's pretty awesome. What is this?